Hello and welcome again to this week's video. This week we look at words and phrases related to all kinds of learning. We look at a number of helpful words used in relation to teaching and learning here in the UK. We will be looking at the following words and phrases this week. Lectures delivered online, back to school season, tips and tricks, productive, self-directed learning. As ever, we help you with your pronunciation of words during the lesson. We also help you to understand definitions, and we give examples of English you are likely to hear in everyday life. Please don't forget to stay until the end of the lesson to test your knowledge by taking our quiz. Anyway, let's get started with the first phrase. The lesson's first phrase is lectures delivered online. So this is pronounced lectures delivered online. And again, lectures delivered online. Great. So now let's take a look at the definition. These are lectures which are given to students online by lecturers through live online video. And the example we can use is as follows. Steve's lectures were delivered online during the second semester of his second year at university. Our second phrase in the lesson is back to school season. So this is pronounced back to school season. Great. And let's try one more time. Back to school season. Excellent. And let's have a look at how we would define this. So this is the time of year when students go back to school or back to university. And let's have a look at an example for back to school season. So, after many weeks of holiday time, Alice loved back to school season as she was excited to start learning again. Up next is tips and tricks. So let's have a look at how we would pronounce this phrase. It's a fairly easy one. Tips and tricks. And again, tips and tricks. So the definition of tips and tricks is as follows. These are ideas and pieces of advice that can help you through a tough situation or to improve something you do. So let's learn a little more by looking at an example. Andy was grateful for the tips and tricks on concentrating during online lectures as he was easily distracted. Our next word is productive, and this is pronounced productive. And again, productive. Excellent. And the definition of productive is when someone is able to produce a lot of good work in a short space of time. And the example is, Sarah was able to be very productive in her first semester at university because she always made study plans and kept to them. Our final phrase in this week's lesson is self-directed study. As ever, we'll look at the pronunciation. Self-directed study. And again, self-directed study. Excellent. And let's have a look at the definition. This is when the student is responsible for when they learn and what they learn. The example is, John found that it was important to be good at self-directed study at university, as it was the student's responsibility to read lots of books. Now it's time to test your knowledge with our weekly quiz to see how much of today's lesson you can remember. So let's take a look at this week's question, and that is, what word describes someone who does good quality work in a short space of time? Would it be A, pensive, B, productive, or C, permissive? And the correct answer is B, productive. So please do let us know in the comments if you got that answer correct. And well done to you if you did get it correct. Thank you all for joining us today. If you have any questions about the video or would like us to explain a word or phrase for you from any context, then please post your question in the comments box below. We are always happy to help you out. Don't forget to like our video to help us gain more viewers and expand our channel in order to provide you with an even better experience. Why not press the subscribe button and bell icon so you never miss out on our future videos. Next week we'll be looking at words and phrases related to flowers. Once again, thank you for joining us this week, and we'll see you again next time. Goodbye!